All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over, man. Got this video here from TMZ. I'll leave the original video in the description for you guys to check out more and even subscribe, man. Uh, just looking at this title, Kris Jenner's 70th birthday ends in disaster. Now, you know, these people try to go all out every single time. Uh, all I know is it was at the Bezo, whatever his name is. I know it was at their house. That's all I know. But I don't know what else the hell happened. But we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Welcome to TMZ Live. Charles, by the way, will be back tomorrow. There was an insane party in Los Angeles, in Beverly Hills, on Saturday night. And in terms of net wealth, 3 people alone made it $1 trillion party. This was Kris Jenner.
They bet not ever ask for nothing for no charity or nothing like that. 3 people alone, $1 trillion. How many NDAs had to be signed?
Jenner's 70th birthday party, and it was held at the home of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez in Beverly Hills. They own a house called the Warner Estate, which is one of the landmark properties in Los Angeles. They bought it from David Geffen a while ago for $165 million. It is this incredible.
$165 million house. Now this right here, you guys, this gives you a glimpse into the Hollywood industry, all connected with actors, singers, all that. What y'all got to realize, and this is what I was talking about, like with Diddy. If this man, once he gets out and he throws a, I'm back home party, even with everything we know that happened, all the things that was alleged, just whatever. And I said, how many people are going to show up? How many people are going to still work with him? I'm telling you, man, no matter what type of drama or whatever is going on with the Kardashians, people will always show up so they can say, I was there.
Spread, and there were more than 300 people there. And I am telling you, this list, I just want to go through this. This is just a partial list of who is there. First of all, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, who is the host, and Bill Gates alone brings you close to that $1 trillion. But here are the names: Oprah Winfrey, Mariah Carey, Adele, Meghan and Prince Harry, Paris Hilton, Snoop, Mark Zuckerberg, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. We're going to get into Beyonce in a second. The Biebers were there, Kyle Richards, Tyler Perry. They were able to somehow scrape together enough money to get a performer for the night, and that would be one Bruno Mars performed. And it had a theme. It was a 007 bash, which is 00. The 7 is 70 for Kris Jenner's 70th birthday. Stay on that picture. Go back, if you would, to that picture that we just saw. This is Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner is 70 years old somehow, but it is the...
Come on, man. I can't stand when people do that. I cannot stand. Y'all know she done got a lot of work done. All right. This isn't like a natural. And she got the money to do it. Shout out to her. She can do whatever she wants to her face, her body. But don't sit up here and say, like, And I cut him off. Maybe he is going to say something after, or maybe not. But I'm just saying, like, we already know the work she got done. They pay a lot of money to get that good work done. And shout out to them. I feel like a lot of people, if they had the money to do it, they probably would. But then you have a lot of people who just want to age naturally. But yeah.
Best plastic surgery I've ever seen. Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner is 70 years old somehow, but it is the best plastic surgery I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I have never seen better plastic surgery. She simply wins. By the way, she's very open about that she had it.
Yeah.
She looks like Kim's sister.
Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy too. I mean, you see all the sisters there, of course, looking absolutely to the nines with the theme as well. And like Kris standing next to them, she could just be another sister.
I've never seen anything like this.
It's incredible. And yeah, talk about star-studded. I mean, you had the ball of the ball there this weekend.
So the Beyonce thing is interesting because we haven't seen a single picture of Beyonce, but we're told she was there.
So we're told the way it, because every other celebrity got papped because they got off at the street and walked up. They closed their car pulled in, they closed the gate, and then her and Jay-Z got out and walked up after the gate closed.
But she for sure was there.
For sure there. I spoke to someone who literally saw her go.
So you see what I mean, though? Like, it seemed like everybody and their mama was there. What is and I ain't saying they tried to hide that they were there, but what is the significance of that? Of you saying, or you trying to act like you weren't there? What does that do? We all know y'all be partying together and stuff. It gets weird, man. It gets very weird.
So here's what else is really interesting. So this estate is massive. It's massive. And at some point, the Beverly Hills police get called.
Well, Bruno Mars was performing.
And they get called because of a noise complaint, that it was so loud. Remember, Bruno Mars is performing and all, and it is Saturday night, but this is a hoity-toity area of Beverly Hills. Totally. And you just know that they're...
Damn, they didn't invite the neighbors? You would think that the neighbors would be invited. Sheesh. Imagine owning $165 million mansion and you get the cops call for a noise complaint. Wow. That's crazy.
Were neighbors there who just aren't used to being put out because they pretty much get everything they want in that area.
We joked on the show too, like this must be like the only 70th bash to like get the cops called on.
But also, if you're smart, you would invite your neighbors to this party.
I know. I mean, that's the funny thing, that they didn't do that.
The neighbors.
The neighbors were acres away. Like they must have been loud.
It must have been really, really loud. So the police come out. They give them a warning, but they don't shut the party down.
I mean, how do you shut that party down?
But here's the thing. They leave, and then there's another call, and they come back because there were these fake hedges that the Sanchez's and the Bezos's, whatever, they put up to kind of block the view of the people coming in and out.
For sure, you can see it.
And it was blocking the road, and they didn't have a permit for the hedges. So the police came back and said, you got to move the hedges. And so they moved the hedges. And I mean, just the funny part about this is that when you're that rich, you just do what you do. Yeah, and this time, the police came and they kind of schooled him, which I think is really interesting. It doesn't matter that it's Jeff Bezos.
Right.
But, by the way, we should say, it was thrown by Chris's daughters.
Yes.
And obviously the kids were there. Kim was there.
What's interesting is someone told me they didn't see Rob.
Right.
And there's no photos of Rob either. Where was Rob?
Rob doesn't show up to anything.
Yeah.
And this one especially, you would think, because he's close to Kris.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really close. I think he just hates socializing.
And that's fair.
And
I would too with all those damn fake people. You know what I mean? like that just goes to show you, like, you have how the sisters are and you have how he is. Like, you would think most people involved in that family would be like, oh my God, I get to meet all and see all these people. He don't probably want to be around the fakeness and don't want to have to be fake with people, you know? But to me, it's just so crazy. Like, they're trying to hide who's showing up to this party. To me, it's like, I mean, it's a birthday party, right? But what are y'all trying to hide? If a rumor gets out that something went down at this party, so people can say, "Oh, well, I wasn't there, but you were."
I know somebody, I'm not going to say, obviously, somebody who went to the party, and it was really interesting. The way it was put to me is that everybody has, well, a lot of these people have connections with each other, and it almost becomes business and not fun.
Totally.
Because you've got to network with certain people and you have to talk to certain people.
Careful what you say.
And this person was just saying, yeah, I'll put in my time, and then I'm going.
Gosh, I'd love to put in my time at Kris Jenner's.
But no, because it for a lot of people, it's work.
Hi, I'm Pravi from Florida. And when it comes to Beyonce and Jay-Z, first and foremost, they're definitely exclusive VIP. So I think that when you see them, it's because they're allowing it. And maybe they were just being considerate because even though this was super star-studded and everybody looked amazing, they probably didn't want to take the attention away from everybody else. But also, when it comes to the police being called, I think the neighbors just wanted an invite. I can definitely understand with the Hedges, wanting things to be in order. But it feels like the neighbors wanted to get an invite and they were like, let us in. And if they can't see, then maybe that's why they kept calling.
No. Brendan said is right. That it's party etiquette is you invite the neighbors because then they won't complain. And they're sitting at home on Saturday night when the clock strikes 11, maybe 10, they get pissed off. So we got in a raging argument.
Okay. Yeah, man. Like I said before, whenever you're dealing with a Hollywood party, get ready to sign something. Get ready for some type of drama. Like, I know there's a lot of networking that goes on. That's why you see, like, I mean, this is the birthday party, but like, I still kind of look at this like, when it's one of those all white parties, because you just got so many people. It's just, it's like you want to talk to the people who didn't get invited and see how they feel about it. People that are in the industry, but, because you'd be surprised at how many people actually don't like certain people. But I don't know, man. How he said about when you got that much money, you pretty much do whatever you want. That's the problem. That is the problem right there. But I don't know, man. I just feel like Rob not going there. If he really didn't go there, that says a lot. That says a lot. But these people be so fake in the industry, man. Oh, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, all right. But somehow, some way, they're going to stay relevant for the end of time. All right, peace out.